Hey, 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 happy Friday. Coming at you with another message for the collective with Wildlight Tarot, sending you so much love and good vibrations. Allow this energy to flow to you and through you now and always. As usual, if these messages resonate, they're for you. If they don't resonate, they may not be for you, but take what applies to your situation. If the messages do resonate, definitely let me know down in the comments. I love to read the comments. You can also go donate, hit me at my Cash App at Wildlight Tarot, or you can jump on my website at wildlighttarot.com and make a donation there. I did just launch my chakra balancing bath bombs. So those are ready. They're individually. You can buy just a specific chakra for $8.88, or you can buy the entire set for $55. These are all 100% organic and are made with the intention of helping you to balance your chakras. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check it out. I also just launched a kit called Go Love Yourself Kit. Comes with my self-love aura spray along with a really awesome crystal point, and then heart chakra bath bomb and a milk bath, Go Love Yourself milk bath bomb. So go check that out. So today, the song that I got for the collective for the weekend read is Red, Red Wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be. All right, so I was literally seeing people holding on to bottles of red wine, okay? But I really did get this overwhelming color as I was just channeling of the color red. So I do feel like there's some root chakra blockages that you're gonna be dealing with or that you're currently dealing with. I also got the energy of feeling exhausted, feeling left out, and then I got the word exile. So some of you may be either exiling yourself this weekend, or you may be feeling exiled from your loved ones. So let's kind of tap in and see what are the blockages for this weekend, things that we can work on this weekend. What do we need to work on this weekend for the collective? Oh, goodness. And yes, the energy is pretty interesting this week. I know for me, it's been kind of a roller coaster with the energies that I've been taking in. So the first card out we got was the solar plexus. We got abundance. I pulled this card yesterday for the collective for Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, it's hard right now to find... It's hard right now for you to feel very abundant, okay? This weekend, you're going to be struggling, searching for pennies. I literally just saw somebody digging through their couch looking for change, okay? That's kind of the way this is coming out here this coming weekend. Is like you're digging for change. We also got the card of destiny. This is a crown chakra blockage. So, you know, you're walking your path of your... okay. You're wanting to align with your destiny, okay? What your destiny is, what the reason is that you are here on this planet, why you came here, what you're meant to do. And it's a block right now because you're looking for your destiny within yourself when you need to be connecting with the divine, okay? Whatever that looks like to you, connecting with your spirit guides, angels, ancestors, okay? Whatever that looks like. We also got the card of wisdom, recovery, and then discovery. So here's that red color. So honestly, we've got crown chakra, we have third eye, we have everything but the throat chakra, which is kind of nice. I feel like for a lot of us, we've been coming into some throat chakra activations, upgrades, where the speaking of the truth is not necessarily the issue at this point. But there is, you know, when your crown chakra is blocked, it's usually a sign that all the others are blocked, okay? So, you know, you've got this, you're trying to discover who you are. You're discovering different parts of yourself, different parts of yourself. So now is that time of kind of aligning with who you truly are. I think this weekend, you know, spending time alone and really meditating, journaling, processing through everything that you've been through, that's going to be very helpful for you. We also got the card of wisdom. So the blockage right now is, you know, connecting to the wisdom within your heart space, okay? I do feel like there's a lot of logical energy right now where it's, you know... logical, okay, instead of emotional, where the emotions are what we need at this point, and there's wisdom within this heart space, okay, divine wisdom. But you can't access divine wisdom if right now you're in a place of, trying to discover yourself. You're feeling this lack mentality. We've got the card of recovery. This is recovering pieces of yourself, all right? Along with discovery, recovery, here's the topic of this weekend is discovering yourself and recovering the missing key, okay? Some of you guys are missing a piece of yourself and you left it behind with a house that didn't belong to you, okay? So those are your chakra blockages. So really work through balancing this weekend, getting grounded, aligning yourself, focusing on duality, okay? I think it's important here with this destiny card where there's black and there's white here. There's a man in a black coat or whatever, and then there's a woman here in the white. And this is a lot about aligning with this duality, like the dark and the light, all right? You can't access your light without going into the darkness, okay? So, yeah, I'll give you this example. I used to be a very sexual individual, okay? Someone that was pretty obsessed with it, to be honest with you. But it wasn't that I was obsessed with it so much as I was obsessed with this connection, wanting connection with someone. So when I got married, I kind of left that like sexual version of myself behind, and I didn't want to talk about, my path and like the experiences that I've had. But just recently, I kind of had some flashbacks and memories. I was looking back through some blog posts and just how I used to be. And it's like, I had to recognize that sexual part of myself is part of me. That's that darkness. And it's something that, now, because I have been someone that has been, has had a struggle with this, now I can kind of use this to help other people who may be struggling to access their sexual energy, okay? So it's interesting, actually, the two that we did not receive as blockages were sacral chakra, which is associated with pleasure, joy, sexuality, and then we also did not get the card of the throat chakra. So, I feel like you're being honest with yourself about the pleasure that you want to receive, but you're struggling because, again, there's this lack. You're not able to connect to your wisdom. You're trying to recover missing pieces of yourself and really discover who you are. So take the time that you need to discover who you are, okay? There is no rush to find the missing pieces, okay? Where there is a rush here is making a decision. So this weekend, you're going to be faced with two different options. You're going to need to make a decision. We got the card of journey. Some of you guys could be actually traveling this weekend, or this is the two, right? Representing the two different paths. You're walking down this path of making decisions about what you want to do, where you want to go, okay? And it's difficult. It's difficult to decide. 8 and 2 breaks down to the number 10. You are definitely closing out major cycles, okay? This is something that we've been working through with the collective for, I feel like since the very beginning, okay? We're all closing these major cycles this year. Door to value here is in the reverse. So, truly this weekend, money's not going to be an issue. So this lack mentality, really switch that around, okay? When you're in lack, you're definitely never going to receive more, all right? So show gratitude for what you have. We got card number 18 breaking down to the number 9, okay? You're in this place of anxiety. It was 9 minutes, right, when I said 9. There's this anxiety. And it is stemmed from the not making the decision. It is stemmed from the not journeying on. It's interesting here because the temple path is coming out reverse. That means to me that you're walking your spiritual path and you're right here at the door to personal healing and happiness this weekend. That's what's to expect. The energy of this weekend is you really connecting with your happiness, your personal happiness, okay? Instead of being so concerned about what everybody else needs to be happy, this weekend's going to be a time of you walking down that temple path, getting back into your spiritual practice, making decisions that are aligned with your divine blueprint, okay? We also got yin and yang, so this is going to be a weekend of rest, okay? This is a time of yin. There are times of action, but really what the collective needs right now is rest, okay? I know even for me, I've really struggled to get up and do things this week, and I kind of took that as a sign from the universe that I needed a break. And that's exactly what I feel is relevant for those of you that I'm connecting with. You don't always have to be working. You don't always have to be doing, okay? This weekend, allow yourself the space. One day clean, the other day relax, okay? So that's just what I'm getting, because somebody's like, well, I have to clean the house, and I have to mop the floors, and I have to do all these things. All right, do those things and then relax. Give yourself one full day of self-care. Okay, that is the message. So let's tap into the tarot and see blockages for the weekend. Let's see what we're going to be dealing with this weekend. Messages, please, for the collective. Messages for the collective. What are we going to be dealing with this weekend? All right, first card out was Knight of Cups reverse. So some of you guys may be expecting to receive an offer from someone, a romantic offer from someone. You're not going to be getting that. Knight of Cups reverse, okay? And this is where the struggle comes in, because you don't want to let this go, okay? Now, for others of you, like, this doesn't have to be a romantic offer. This could be like a job offer, looking for a job offer, and you not getting it, so you struggling to kind of let go of not receiving this offer, okay? But you're going to find victory. I mean, the thing is, you guys are at a place where people actually are watching what you're doing, and they're enjoying watching you, okay? But you've created an illusion that you're just not enough, like you're too much. You've created an illusion that you're too much. You're too much in the workplace. You're too much to date. You're too much to be in a relationship with. You're too much. But you're not too much, okay? You just haven't let go of something that was meant to be closed, okay? So this could be a relationship. Again, this could be a job. But, you know, this weekend could be connecting, by the way, with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's Pisces energy here. There is Scorpio energy. And then we have water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We also have Capricorn. And then we have Leo here. Okay, so these are the potential energies for this weekend. Yeah, you're going to be breaking free from things that don't serve you here with the Devil card reverse. But you're going to be feeling very weak about it and losing patience with yourself, okay? So this is kind of the way that I'm getting it, is like putting down alcohol, right? Like the song is Red, Red Wine, Stay Close to Me. Like putting down the alcohol and then feeling very impatient about that, okay? Or maybe you're wanting to put down the alcohol, but then your friends call you up and they're like, hey, let's go party. And you're like, sure, but I don't have any money, okay? But then you still do it. So, you know, this is a blockage, meaning you need to take some time to separate yourself and say no, okay? It's okay to say no. Don't let anybody guilt you into believing that there's something wrong with you because you don't want to go out, because you don't want to mess with people, okay? Like I said, there's going to be some decisions to be made about your destiny and the path that you want to walk. And we are faced with opportunities to be tested by our higher self. I just almost said hella self, so I don't know, hella self. This will be an extended reading, by the way, so if you guys are watching from Instagram, Facebook, make sure you check out the YouTube channel that this will be going up on, which is Wild Light Tarot, of course. If you're watching from YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. But moving forward, okay, you're going to feel very weak, and it's going to be very hard for you to say no, okay? And again, the universe will test you. It will test you over and over and over again until you learn, okay, to actually say no. And if you're saying no when you really want, if you're saying yes when you really want to say no, what that is overstepping your own boundaries, okay? If your body, your mind, and your soul is saying this isn't going to go, then you need to follow that this weekend, okay? Really pay attention to the energies that you're feeling around you. You're going to be faced by a lot of interesting people, okay? Some of you guys could be connecting with family members, that sort of thing. But yeah, there is this major illusion that you're creating around yourself here of you not being able to lead yourself. Yeah, there's an energy of you not being able to lead yourself, of you not being able to say no. The reason you can't say no is because you've been people pleasing since you were a child, okay? And that's okay. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I spent many, many years people pleasing, okay? Just trying to make sure everybody was happy, trying to save people. And then I discovered why I want to save people, and it has everything to do with my moon sign, okay? It is very hard to say no when you want to say no, okay? But we're going to do this like, you know how Jim Carrey's movie Yes Man was all about saying yes? Yeah, this is a time of no, okay? No. I almost said November. Like anything you said no to in November, it's going to come back and you're going to get an opportunity to yet again say no to that, knowing that you need to say no, but struggling with this weakness, okay? So get grounded. Know that choosing yourself will disappoint others. It's inevitable, okay? Choosing yourself will always disappoint others. So, you know, this weekend's going to be really a time of making these decisions, of standing your ground, of paying attention to where your money's going, okay? We talked Thirsty Thursday yesterday about money, but like for real, some of you guys, people are asking you to go out, hang out, do things, and you don't have the money to do it. And every time you go out with them, you're overstepping your own boundary, okay? So let's tap into the game of life. Let's see what things you can do this weekend. What do you need to focus on this weekend? What do you need to focus on this weekend? What do you need to focus on this weekend? Honoring your evolution. You are enough. What did I just say earlier where you're feeling like you're not enough, like you have this lack, like you put this illusion around you that unless other people are telling you that you're awesome, that you're not awesome. And that's where you still give people your power, okay? We got start your own business here. This weekend's going to be a time for you to start planning for starting your own business, all right? Some of you guys, it's interesting. Some of you guys have your own business already, but you're needing to shift to a different, more authentic path for you, okay? We got trust how this plays out. Some of you guys, you're sitting around waiting for somebody to come back. They're not going to come back, but you need to trust how it plays out, okay? For others of you, you know, the focus is trusting how your intuition guides you and trusting how that plays out, okay? We got a female is spying on you, so some of you guys have a feminine energy that is stalking you. That's literally how it feels, like somebody's stalking you, very obsessed with you, very obsessed with what you're doing, who you're doing it with. Keep your social media locked up, okay? And you're going to need to really focus on your mental health, because I do feel like, look at these colors. Everything here in this, all these cards right here is gray, okay? And then we have this like green right here, which to me really talks to that heart chakra blockage that we got about this wisdom, okay? It's a lot of gray, meaning it's a lot of crown chakra blockages. That's for me. The way that they're showing it to me is this being your blockage. Your blockages are not being connected to the divine, being too connected to yourself, okay? No, too connected to your ego. Because I want you to connect with yourself. I don't want you to connect with others, but you're too connected to your ego, okay? So some of you really need to spend some time learning something new this weekend and protect your ideas and energy. All right, somebody is watching you. Don't just put your business out there, okay? Some of you guys going to be getting a new home. Maybe you're moving this weekend or planning for a new home. You could also just be rearranging your home. You know, I feel like feng shui is what I'm feeling. Like moving things to different places because it makes you feel better. I'm a big person on moving furniture. Like my shit's never, it never stays the same. I always have to move it around, and I have an air sign placement for my rising, so that makes sense. I need environmental change is what I need. So we also got focus on your intentions, choose joy, happy family, and then we got your children need more of your time. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, you guys have become very consumed with all the stress, anxiety, overwhelm, this exhaustion, this feeling exiled, this feeling left out, that you're then in turn forgetting to spend time with your children. And here's the thing, your children need more of your time, but more of your quality time, okay? Not so much your children needing you to like take them places. I mean quality time, like playing with them, spending time with them, playing board games, okay? Something like that, all right? But you guys definitely needing to focus on your intentions. What do you want to create for your reality? Because where you're at right now, again, this is not a true reality, okay? This is an illusion. All right, things are not as they appear. And notice again, there's this light and dark here on both sides. This is symbolic here for me of you guys really coming into this understanding of what it means to be in your light and what it means to be in your dark and how to transcend your duality. So, meaning, how do you take your darkness, all the dark things that you have done, your mistakes, your shitty relationships, your irresponsible behaviors, okay? How do you take those things? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I have my Palo Santos on the top of my candle, and it's liquid. There's like a liquid. I wish you could see it. You see that liquid? It's like coming out of it. How weird. Yeah, that's definitely a spirit guided message here, because I feel like there's this heat. Okay, there's this heat that is on you right now. And this heat is making this liquid come out of you. Like your tears, okay? The universe is trying to push out of you this darkness so you can be faced with it so that you can reintegrate it back. It is a part of your essence. These mistakes, these things that you have gone through. Some of you are like, well, I've totally changed. I'm a completely different person. Yes, me too. I'm a completely different person than I was a year ago. I'm a completely different person than I was 2 years ago. Yeah, we're always transforming and changing, but we lose out on our true self when we don't go back to the versions of us that were there before the traumas. So there's a piece of you that is bursting. It's wanting to come out, but you aren't letting yourself be in the darkness. You aren't letting yourself, it's like you need to be excited about all the lessons that you have learned instead of resenting them. It's like when somebody talks shit about you behind your back and you're very close with them and you kind of knew you couldn't trust this person, but you had this blind faith, and then they started talking shit, right? You could look back with anger, or you could look back with appreciation. Wow, I remember that one time so-and-so said this about someone else, and then inside of me, I said, ooh, I should be careful not to tell my business to her. And then I did it anyways. Now, I can look back again with shame or guilt or regret or whatever, or I can go back and be like, okay, well, I honor myself because I got the nudge, but I have blind faith in people, so I trusted them. being vulnerable. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that it takes time. It takes trust. It takes building. Okay. And it takes, like I said, trust, truth. Okay. So the angels really want you to connect with your truth and your integrity, and trust in what they have for you. Your prayers are about to be answered. Okay. Answered prayers are here. I just feel like, again, there's this seeping goo that you're not sitting with that keeps showing back up for you to show you where maybe you are not accepting yourself, okay? We got self-acceptance. It's like, look, you have to accept yourself for what you have been, what you are now. You have to look back to your childlike self, and you have to recognize that you are still that person, okay? You are still the person that has light. You are still the person that can have balance and harmony and peace, which you had before. I mean, at one point you've felt it. Maybe for some of you, you've had such a difficult journey that may not even be something that you think you can accomplish. But I'm here to tell you, if you will accept yourself in all forms, and all that you are, for all that you are, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and you will integrate those things back into your experience, these dark, playful things. So I give you guys an example. I'm a Sag Venus, okay, meaning I like to have fun. I like to be spontaneous. I like to travel, okay? That spontaneity and that fun, yeah, that got me in some trouble over the years, okay? But I like that. I like that. I enjoy that. I like the fact that I was into trouble and now I'm married and I don't get into trouble. I like looking back at that person because she's still in there and I still need to connect to her. I still need to go have fun and get into trouble sometimes and be mischievous. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just about accepting who you are and what you are and allowing the darkness to be reintegrated instead of shoving it down and thinking that you are flawed, that you should be ashamed of yourself for your behavior. You should never have shame. You should never have shame. I say this phrase a lot to like my clients. But if you were born on an island by yourself, it was just you, nobody else, okay, and the trees and the animals, would you ever feel as if you weren't enough? And the answer is no, because that is not even yours. That is collective. And some of you left the acceptance that you had for yourself behind because somebody told you that there is something wrong with you. And so now every single day you're feeling that you are falling short when really that was just some old narrative that was playing from somebody that did not accept you for who you are because they couldn't accept themselves for who they are. Okay. We also got enchantment. This weekend, your angels want you to spend some time in nature, okay? And to become enchanted by life, okay? Enchanted. I think about, fairy tales. Like, this is going to be a time, like, if you walk around and say, I'm an adult, everything is drab and boring and fuck this, I got to take care of kids and I can't have fun and I got to clean and I got to be an adult and I got to do all this shit. Okay, if you walk around like that, yeah, your life is going to be pretty unfun, But if you will see the magic everywhere you go this weekend and make the effort to see the magic, you will discover that it's everywhere. But you have to allow yourself to be enchanted. You can't walk around with this block that says, fuck fun, fuck enjoying life. I'm tired. I feel like that's kind of the energy, like people walking around feeling tired, complaining, whining, bitching, about what they don't have or what is wrong or why they can't have this or why they can't have the life that so-and-so has, or why they can't have the life that Hillary has because I have such a fun, playful life. You guys, it's not fucking rainbows and butterflies over here. It takes effort for me to make sure that I stay in this enchantment, to make sure that I stay connected to magic. I'm not here for just love and light, rainbows and butterflies, all right? Because it takes a lot for me to integrate my darkness. We're all on this journey together. Okay, we're all on this journey together, but you must come to this place where you you go back to the missing piece, okay, to the missing you. Somewhere along the road, you gave away a piece of yourself and you haven't found it yet. So you must go back to find the missing piece, okay? We got wise one. Grow within your current situation. So instead of being in the situation that you're in right now and doing things the same way you've always done them, reacting, apologizing, asking for forgiveness, and then moving on to do this again, start growing within your situations. Recognize, what is it that I can learn from this person, this situation? What can I learn? Okay. Druid, hold space. Okay. Hold the space. Hold the space for yourself to hold the space for yourself. I'm hearing writing on the wall. So hold the space for yourself to look at the true writings on the wall of you. Okay, so I'm seeing you now as whoever I'm connecting with. I'm seeing like a naked body covered with words. Okay, and they're not yours, and you're wearing them like a badge. Well, I'm fat. I'm ugly. I'm not as pretty as her. I'm not as fun as her. I'm not as playful as her. I'm not good enough. My stretch marks are ugly, you know. I need to get plastic surgery because my top lip isn't big enough, you know. These are all things that you're not holding space for your true self when you're spending all that time comparing yourself to other people, okay? And it doesn't help you grow, that comparison, and continuing to wear those words on your body and to wear that, because here's the thing, like we're all talking about body positivity. You go on TikTok, you see body positivity everywhere, but how many of you are actually positive about your body? I know I'm not all the time, you know. I have a beautiful, wonderful connection with a man who makes me feel every day that my body is perfect, but that doesn't mean that I don't look in the mirror sometimes and feel, wow, wish I didn't have this belly, you know, wish I didn't have, you know, these things here that were so large that they hurt my back, you know, I wish I didn't have all these things. But it's like, look, we chose this and this is just our skin suit, okay, but it's just a shell over our soul. Okay, it isn't us, but it is the vessel that contains our soul. So some of you need to honor your body this weekend. Accept your body for what it is. I mean, she's naked. Of course, they're angels. There are a lot of them are naked, you know, but like you need to love yourself naked, okay? And quit pouring into the red wine to cover up the shit that you're not dealing with, okay? You can't just mask how you feel anymore. This is the time where you won't be able to sleep, you won't be able to think, you will feel overwhelmed, you will feel anxious, you will feel chaotic if you are not connecting to your emotions, okay? It is needed at this time during this weekend to connect to your emotional body, okay? You need that. I want to read you guys this card because, well, you know, every once in a while, Spirit's like, read the card. So I'm going to read the card. And I opened up right to the first page. How? Anyways, it says, take some time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see your emotions aren't just feelings that are on the surface. They are also old emotions that you may have locked up deep within your shadow, deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They're all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. So this is the emotions. They're a compass. They're showing you what you want and need, okay? Even that anxiety that you have, that auto response, like what is causing the anxiety? Why are you feeling that? It's time to move in a different direction. It's time to travel to a different place, okay? And take the time this weekend to really reflect, okay? Reflect on everything, okay? Reflect on everything. Accept everything, reject nothing, okay? So those are your messages. I am sending love to all of you. I will see you guys next week for Thirsty Thoughtful Tuesday, okay? And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Bye.